Hey, it's Eric with PDRC, and this is my Axialfest 2022 update. This vehicle is my UMG4. Now, I know that I've had several of these vehicles. This is my original UMG4, and I absolutely love it. So I decided that if I'm going to cut something up, I'm going to cut something up that I truly love and enjoy. A few changes that I've made to the vehicle are pretty evident. I cut up the rear end of it, so I hacked off part of the frame, moved everything forward, removed there's always been a hinging mechanism back here for slapping the body on. Took that off in favor of having some body mounts here. More on that in a moment. So now I have some clearance that's going on back here. Now, you will note that I'm running these Traxxas tires. I know some folks want to bemoan me about them, but I really like these Traxxas stock tires. I destroy the foam on the inside, gives me a lot of good bite. I like the hold of the well on it, and I find that it does, they do really well on rocks and, man-made wooden obstacles like my crawler course that I have over here inside the shop. So I dig on these tires. I don't know if I'm going to put the stock Unimog tires on it. I still have them. I kind of dig on these. So still figuring that out. The front of the vehicle, I went ahead and cut up the bumper so that I have more clearance that's en route. So that way I can make sure that my throws are in place. I still need to decide on the tires because that's going to dictate whether or not I'm going to cut up the body, which you can't get anymore. So it's kind of one of those things. On the bottom side of it, I added in some brass right here, added in a little bit more in the knuckle area. I'm debating if I'm going to keep the shaft in here plastic or if I'm going to go ahead and change those out to metal, while I'm making some fresh updates. All new bearings throughout. Speaking on changes, so I think that I'm going to change out the servo in favor of a Savox. I really love Savox servos, and I have an idea of what I want to put in for Savox. The motor that I have in here is got a lot of great speed and power. However, the noise drives my wife bonkers, so I might go ahead and pull this out, which means that I'll be taking out my Trailmaster speed control. I did update the receiver to a 515, something DMSR capable, so that I could use it on my rugged DX5. And the shift servo in here, I might go ahead and rip that out, change the transmission over, and if I go with a different transmission in it or a different transmission configuration, I think I'm going to keep it as a single speed. I had a dual range in here because I was doing time trial comps with this vehicle, and so in between gates where you literally had a sprint, it made sense to be able to shift it into high range and run alongside it. But for what I intend to do at Axialfest, it just doesn't make any sense. I did, this is the body I had painted up. I was originally going to put this on my UMG6, but I really liked the way that it popped, and I decided to go ahead and paint my original tree. I hacked it up as well, so I made the backside of it where it's going to be a little bit more form-fitting for this vehicle, and then everything kind of goes into place. So if I do keep these tires on it, I'm gonna have to make some adjustments to these wheel wells. The tires do scrub, and I don't care for that. So we'll have to make some adjustments there as well if I keep them. It doesn't look like too much from here, but I've already been running it on the course, and yeah, I'm not really a fan of the body scrub. I need to add in some lights. I'm not sure if I want to add in a winch or not. I decided I'm gonna leave all the greebling off on the outside. I might put the little wipers on it because they're cool. I just don't want anything to get hung up on the course, so that's my thought process behind that. But with the rear end of this thing hacked and slashed, you can see I got lots of really good clearance back here now, so it'll pull for days. So I've left the wheelbase where it should be, just shortened down the frame. So I made myself a Bobtail UMG4, and this is where I'm at with this car, and more updates are going to follow for Axialfest 2022. Thanks for watching.